Hey everyone, welcome to Secondhand Blasters. This is Normatico here. Now today we're actually going to be discussing video game tie-ins, and well, just product tie-ins in general. Hasbro tends to love them. It's a way for them to make a little bit of extra money on blasters that normally people would just generally buy anyways, and charge them more money for it. Now, we have seen this with the Minecraft series, we've seen this with the Roblox line, we've also seen this with the Fortnite series. This time around, we are talking about Overwatch. Now, Overwatch and Fortnite, I will admit, they do deserve their own blaster line. I wish that Hasbro would make something better with the Fortnite series, in the sense of giving them a little bit more power instead of, pun intended, nerfing them down as badly as they do, and put them up to the rival line that they did with Overwatch. Now, Overwatch and Fortnite, like I said, they deserve to be product tie-ins, mainly because oh yeah, one's an FPS, and the other one is a Battle Royale that's third person. So, hey, why not make a blaster line with those? Kids are going to love being able to actually live that experience in person. I am actually going to be reviewing today in my opinion, the largest one I've seen. This is kind of a hefty box. The Overwatch Soldier 76 kit. I believe that this came in two different forms. You can actually get just the blaster or the one with the mask. I was able to score the entire mega set for $30. I want to say that the entire set is normally in the $70 to $80 price range. I have seen people try to go ahead and actually sell this thing for upwards of $90, almost $100 aftermarket. It's one of those things that where I live, sometimes you have people with more dollars and cents, and when they throw away things, they just throw away things. This one is new in box. It still has the original taping on it. And I think I'm going to be the first one to actually shoot this. So for $30, I think that's a steal, really. Yeah. So as for what is in it, you, of course, get all the rounds. This one is a motorized blaster. It takes 6 D-cell batteries. I am actually going to use some adapters and just run my 3.7 AA's in here, because that will not only boost the performance, but it should also make it significantly lighter, because between you, me, the camera, and everyone else out there in YouTube land, when you add 6 D-cell batteries to any blaster, it increases the weight dramatically. And I do not see where this one has a sling point or anything that could actually help you carry it more easily in a Nerf war. We're going to go ahead and actually open up this box. And when I come back, we're going to have everything put together, and we'll do an accuracy test as well as some chrono and some distance. And then I'll let you know what my final thoughts are regarding this blaster, the Overwatch Soldier 76. Okay, so I am back, and I've gotten this bad boy unboxed. I mean, it is pretty big, pretty hefty, and even with the modified 3.7 batteries in here, this has some heft to it. I'm not going to lie. I really do wish it had a sling point attachment, because yeah, this could get really tired of holding after a while. I don't know how they do it in the game, where like they show the guy like hefting it over his back like it's like nothing, but you know, this is going to be, how can I say it? This is a cosplay weapon. This is a cosplay prop. Absolutely, if you want to take this to a LARP, it'll look great. I don't know how well you can hear me through the mask. Hopefully you can hear me fine. I know I'm probably going to sound like I'm shouting here, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me. I will say that the mask, kudos to Hasbro for making a mask that goes with a blaster that you can actually wear if you have glasses on. That's very inclusive of them. I commend them. 2 big thumbs up. Well, I would give 2 thumbs up if I could actually hold this somehow without, dropping it. Given how much this blaster normally costs, I don't want to run the risk of breaking it. Now, it does have a 30-round enclosed hopper. To open it, it is a little bit of a pull there, and you just put the rival rounds in here, and that's it. It operates very similar to the Prometheus or to the Nemesis, with a rev trigger, and then you fire. Now, when you actually do fire, this little thing back here does start making motions, and it makes noise like a clack, 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 very similar to the Stampede, and you also get lights up as well. Now, regarding accuracy, let's be honest here, it is rival. At short range, it's going to be pretty accurate. At long distance, though, that's where the test comes into play. We are actually going to test that now. I'm going to take this ridiculous mask off because I am starting to sweat underneath this thing. And I'll be honest with you, aiming is probably not going to be the greatest with curved plastic. So let's go ahead and do the accuracy test. Let's go ahead and zoom in there. I see that Pixie is wanting to get in the way of the range today. Sorry, gorgeous. Let's take a look here. Okay, we're out on the range with Soldier 76 automatic rival rifle. Let's go ahead and actually test this bad boy out, see how far it can fire. We're going to do a angled shot, and we're going to do one with a straight shot. And let's see how this compares to the other rival blasters out there. Well, it didn't shoot straight. It did shoot a little bit upwards on both the angled and the straight shot. Let me go ahead and actually recover those and see how far we can fire with this thing. Now I am back from the range, and here are my final thoughts regarding the Soldier 76 blaster. This thing is cool as hell. Not gonna lie. I definitely dig the fact, as I said before, that Hasbro made this mask so that you can wear it if you have glasses. That's very inclusive of them. As someone who actually wears glasses, it's something that it bothers me that it's hard to find a good mask that fits me. And the fact that I can actually use this for costuming, it's pretty cool. I'm not going to be completely blind. Now, the blaster itself, it is pretty hefty. It's pretty heavy. I would say that this thing weighs about 11 pounds, so it's not too much heavier than a Prometheus or a Nemesis, but the size of this thing, it's massive. It is ungainly. You are not going to be able to run around easily with this. This is more for a heavy gunner in a Nerf war environment. I will also say that it's also really good for a cosplay or LARP. Whether or not this is something that actually would be, how shall we say, useful in combat, that's entirely up to you. If you want to run around and get a good workout while doing so, I'm not going to stop you. This is the blaster for you, either that or the Titan. However, as said in the past, the Titan itself, which is what I'm going to use as the comparison here, that was not the best blaster to actually take into a Nerf combat situation because it left you exposed. This one, it does have that open breech up top that you can actually go ahead and just grab balls, stuff them in there, and keep on going. You don't have to worry about loading them up into a magazine, which is nice. I will say that it has that going for it. The rate of fire, it's pretty impressive. I don't put it past the Prometheus, because the Prometheus was just bonkers as far as I'm concerned. I haven't had a chance to measure how many balls actually get fired per second in here, but I would hazard to guess that we are at about 3 to 4. So it's pretty decent. I know that when I did the distance test, the angled shot, it launched out 2 balls before I had a chance to actually just depress the trigger. So, and I was actually pretty quick on the trigger on purpose. Now, regarding this blaster with the age range of it, 14 and up. That's
That's not going to say that you can't use it if you're under the age of 14, but that is a safe age range for it. I would have to say that given its size and its weight, when you actually use D-cell batteries in this, it's going to be hard for a 10-year-old to lift up and effectively play with it. Is this going to be something that someone uses as a prop piece or as a set piece? More than likely, that's going to be the best usage for it. Now, if you want to use this to actually play with, I can think of different blasters you might want to utilize. I would say go for like a Nemesis, not necessarily this one, only because of the fact that it is really heavy on that back area and just the cost itself. The cost of the Nemesis is up there also, but I don't know. I just can't recommend this one for the cost unless you're getting a good deal on it. Now, if you are buying just the blaster, you can easily find those for $32 at Kids Warehouse. You can actually find it for $39 on Amazon, so that's a decent price. I would not pay the $90 or sometimes $100 that some resellers try to ask for this thing on Mercari or eBay or any of the other resale sites. I scored this one off of the Facebook Marketplace for $30, like I said. Am I happy that I spent that much money? Actually, yeah, because it is a really cool blaster. It's going to look really nice on my wall back here, probably next to the M41 Alien blaster. And actually, I don't know. I don't know if it'll fit back there because of how big this blaster is. So we'll see what we do with it. I do want to go ahead and actually thank you all for watching Secondhand Blasters. I would normally sign off by holding the blaster up and pointing it at the camera, but this thing is, let me see here. It's just so, it's kind of big. I'm going to knock the camera with this if I do that. So until next time, we'll just say, keep on blasting.